Magical Garden. Welcome to a world of magic and wonder. In this story, we will take you on a journey to a mystical garden, unlike any other. A place where the flowers bloom with vibrant colors, the trees grow tall and strong, and the air is filled with the sweet fragrance of nature. This is a garden that is said to possess magical powers, a place where anything is possible. So sit back, relax, and let us take you on a journey to the magical garden. The story begins with a young girl named Lily, who lived in a small village at the edge of a vast forest. Lily was a curious child who loved to explore the woods and discover new things. One day, while wandering through the forest, she stumbled upon a hidden path that led her to a magical garden. As she entered the garden, she was amazed by the beauty that surrounded her. The flowers were unlike any she had ever seen before, with petals that glowed in the sunlight. The trees were tall and majestic, with leaves that rustled in the gentle breeze. And the air was filled with the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers. As Lily explored the garden, she came across a small pond in the center of a clearing. She approached the water's edge and looked into the crystal-clear water. To her amazement, she saw that the pond was filled with colorful fish that swam gracefully through the water. Suddenly, she heard a voice calling out to her. She turned around and saw a beautiful fairy standing before her. The fairy introduced herself as the guardian of the garden and told Lily that she was welcome to explore, but she must be careful not to harm any of the magical creatures that lived there. Lily spent the day exploring the garden, marveling at all the wondrous things she saw. She met talking animals, saw fairies flitting about, and even encountered a unicorn. As the sun began to set, she knew it was time to leave. Before she left, the fairy guardian of the garden approached her and gave her a small pouch filled with seeds. She told Lily that the seeds were magical and that if she planted them, they would grow into a garden of her own, filled with wonders and enchantment. Lily returned home, filled with excitement and wonder. She immediately set to work planting the seeds and tending to her garden. To her amazement, the garden began to grow quickly, and soon it was bursting with color and life. As she tended to her garden, she discovered that the plants possessed magical powers. The flowers could heal any ailment, the trees could provide shade on the hottest days, and the fruit could provide sustenance for the hungry. Years passed, and Lily's garden became famous throughout the land. People came from far and wide to see the wonders that she had created. They marveled at the beauty of the flowers, the majesty of the trees, and the abundance of the garden. Lily had become known as the greatest gardener in all the land, and her garden was considered the most magical and wondrous place in existence. People came from all over to seek her advice and learn from her. And so, our story comes to an end. We hope you enjoyed this journey to the magical garden, a place where anything is possible.